Good afternoon, and thank you for welcoming me to Rural LISC's annual seminar. Unfortunately, my schedule does not allow me to join you live stream with you today. However, I'm pleased to have this opportunity to address a fantastic group of dedicated rural advocates, community and economic developers, and funders. As Secretary of Agriculture, I'm thrilled that you have chosen Partnering for Investment in Rural America as your conference theme for this year. The United States Department of Agriculture serves the American people at more than 4,500 locations across the country and abroad. And the work we do reaches far into American communities, rural and urban. None of this work could be done without the people, the organizations, and the partnerships in the private sector, many of whom I know are here today for this important gathering of rural community developers. A large part of our mission at USDA is to provide economic opportunity in order to help rural America thrive. Rural development, one of the agency's mission areas, is committed to improving the quality of life in rural America through its loans, grants, and technical assistance programs. From helping to create jobs, to supporting small businesses, to providing essential services like affordable housing, broadband access, and health care, rural development programs are necessary to support prosperity in our nation's diverse rural communities. Rural development programs are structured as public-private partnerships. And we know that we can only be successful when we work together with organizations which administer and deploy USDA's resources for critical affordable housing and community development projects. The work that you do in partnership with USDA and other federal agencies is vital to improving opportunities for all people in rural America. Now, you'll hear more shortly from Justin Maxson, our Deputy Undersecretary for Rural Development, about these programs and how the USDA has pivoted to meet the challenges in light of COVID-19 and recent disasters such as Hurricane Ida. At USDA, we're committed to securing additional resources to strengthen the American agricultural economy, to build vibrant rural communities, and to create new markets for innovation in rural America. We're working to make USDA a nimbler organization with more accessible programs. For example, USDA Rural Development is making strides to be community-centered to better support underserved rural people and places through more effective delivery of our programs and resources while addressing key departmental priorities like climate change and equity. We've been working to build public-private partnerships, including public-private partnerships that provide meaningful technical assistance and capacity building support through our existing programs. Let me give you an example. The Rural Community Development Initiative grant program uses a train-the-trainer model for housing and entrepreneurship education. The Native CDFI pilot proposal allows nonprofit Native community development financial institutions to become eligible borrowers under the 502 Single-Family Home Direct Loan Program and enables them to re-lend to qualified families for the construction, acquisition, and rehabilitation of affordable housing on trust land. This pilot provided funds to 2 NCDFIs who also are contributing matching funds. They'll re-lend these funds to families in persistent poverty counties on 9 federally recognized tribes in South Dakota and 1 in North Dakota. This includes working to secure additional USDA rural development resources through President Biden's Build Back Better plan. Future opportunities are on the horizon to better leverage partnerships and build local and regional capacity. President Biden has made a commitment to resourcing prosperity, particularly in rural America, which provides an important opportunity to support a new whole-of-government approach to invest in rural communities across the country. The proposed Rural Partnership Program in President Biden's America Jobs Plan will help rural regions, including tribal nations, build on their unique assets and realize their vision for an inclusive community and economic development. This program will empower rural regions by supporting locally led planning and capacity building efforts and providing flexible funding to meet critical needs. The Rural Prosperity Initiative is a locally driven and ground-up structured pilot with strategies for a whole-of-government federal coordinating support to communities experiencing large resource gaps. The Build Back Better plan also includes a focus on meeting the housing needs of rural areas, especially for the most underserved families. In the coming days, you'll have the opportunity to dialogue virtually about the complex challenges facing rural community development and the partnerships needed between rural organizations, philanthropy, corporations, and the government to address these issues. Now, I'm proud that USDA is a partner to Rural LISC and their network of community development organizations, and I look forward to hearing more about your initiatives on the local level so they can inform our federal programs as well. Rural development is only as successful as our partners on the ground, and we want to help build out local capacity. Our ability to effectively support local economic development depends significantly on the sophistication and effectiveness of those local partners. Chambers of commerce, local economic development organizations, community colleges, and other nonprofits. Organizations that are part of Rural LISC are critical. Your work and the work of community-based organizations on the ground truly makes a difference. I applaud you all for everything that you do on a daily basis to assist rural communities. And please know that I'll do my part by fully supporting the federal programs and funds that make your efforts possible. Thank you again for your commitment to rural America, and I hope you have an enjoyable and productive seminar.